Can you picture it? A world where blockchain isn't a clunky, energy-guzzling machine, but a sleek, green, and lightning-fast network. Imagine a place where every single transaction is final in less than 3 seconds, costs just pennies, and leaves zero waste behind. No more network jams, no more carbon footprint guilt, just pure, unadulterated efficiency for billions of people. Well, you don't have to imagine it, because that world is here today. And its name is Algorand. This is the original pioneer of pure proof-of-stake, built from the ground up for global scale and true sustainability. If you're tired of hearing about blockchains that collapse under their own success, then you've come to the right place. In this deep dive, we are going to unpack everything you need to know about Algorand, the carbon-negative blockchain that's quietly powering the future of decentralized finance and real-world adoption. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why 2025 is shaping up to be Algorand's massive institutional breakout year. Let's get into it. So, what exactly is Algorand? At its core, it's a Layer 1 blockchain designed from day one to master the blockchain trilemma: speed, security, and decentralization. Launched back in 2019, it uses a unique consensus mechanism called pure proof-of-stake, which allows for instant finality. What does that mean? No forks, no uncertainty. When you make a transaction, it's done, atomically settled in just 2.8 seconds. It's also incredibly developer-friendly, supporting smart contracts in both Python and its own language, Teal, which opens the doors for mainstream developers to build on the blockchain. The ecosystem is already buzzing with activity, spanning everything from decentralized finance and asset tokenization to even central bank digital currencies. And the numbers don't lie. In 2025, the total value locked on the chain has already surpassed $1 billion, growing at a steady 40% year over year. Algorand isn't about chasing temporary hype. It's about meticulously engineering trust on a planetary scale. To truly understand Algorand, you have to know where it came from. The story begins in 2017 with its founder, Silvio Micali. This isn't just some random tech founder. Micali is a living legend in cryptography and a Turing Award winner. That's basically the Nobel Prize for computing. He solved the infamous Byzantine general's problem with a brilliant innovation called verifiable randomness. Frustrated by Bitcoin's environmental waste and Ethereum's sluggish performance, he set out to build something better. The mainnet officially launched in June 2019 with a supply of 10 billion tokens and a commitment to fair distribution. From the very beginning, the focus was on combining academic rigor with real-world utility. In 2021, they introduced governance rewards, empowering algo holders to vote on the future of the network. A year later, in 2022, they rolled out state proofs, a game-changing technology that enables trustless communication between different blockchains. Fast forward to 2024, the release of AlgoKit slashed development time for builders by a staggering 90%. And now, late in 2025, they're implementing Falcon keys, which will boost throughput to a mind-blowing 40,000 transactions per second. This isn't an experiment. It's a masterpiece that has been carefully refined over years of dedicated work. All right, now let's geek out for a minute on the technology that makes Algorand so bulletproof. Its secret sauce is pure proof-of-stake. Instead of burning massive amounts of energy like Bitcoin, it selects validators based on the amount of algo they hold. But here's the genius part. It uses verifiable random functions to secretly pick the committees that propose and vote on blocks. This means attackers can't target validators ahead of time. These committees rotate with every new block, ensuring security and decentralization. For a block to be approved, it needs a 2/3 majority of honest stake, a threshold that is mathematically proven to be secure. There's no harsh slashing penalty for validators. Instead, the system uses positive incentives. You can stake your algo and earn a solid 4 to 6% yield just for helping secure the network. On top of that, its smart contracts, written in Teal, can execute in parallel, meaning no more sequential bottlenecks like on other chains. And with state proofs, any other blockchain can verify Algorand's data without needing a trusted intermediary. As we head deeper into 2025, Algorand is becoming quantum resistant with the integration of Falcon signatures, hardening it against threats that don't even exist yet. So you have a network that scales to 40,000 transactions per second, with subcent fees and a carbon-negative footprint. In short, it's fast, fair, and undeniably future-proof. But Algorand isn't just a collection of cool theories. It's being deployed right now, across continents, for real-world applications. Let's start with payments. A company called Lofty is using Algorand to facilitate instant, fractional real estate settlements. In decentralized finance, Folks Finance is a leading decentralized lending platform with incredibly deep liquidity, while AMMs like Tinyman and Pack Power offer seamless token swaps. By mid-2025, there were over 500 projects building on Algorand's robust standards. It's also becoming a go-to platform for central bank digital currencies. Italy's central bank, Banca d'Italia, is piloting digital surety bonds for its public sector on the chain. The Marshall Islands has even issued its sovereign digital currency, the SOV, on Algorand. The tokenized asset space is booming as well. Both USDC and USDT are natively issued on Algorand, allowing them to settle in seconds. A company called TravelX is revolutionizing the travel industry by selling airline tickets as NFTs. And major corporations like Enel are using the chain to transparently track green energy credits. In 2025 alone, stablecoin volume on Algorand has already hit $20 billion year to date. From remittances in Africa to carbon markets in Europe, Algorand is the blockchain for governments and corporate giants. Now, let's talk about the money, the Algo token. The maximum supply is hard-capped at 10 billion, so there's no infinite inflation. Currently, the circulating supply is nearing 8.4 billion tokens, and the vesting schedule is completely transparent. No surprise token dumps here. The token's utility is what drives its value. It's used for staking to secure the network and earn rewards, to pay transaction fees, to participate in governance, and to power the entire ecosystem of applications. As of November 2025, Algo is trading around 19 cents, up a solid 17% year to date, driven largely by growing institutional inflows. The market cap is over $1.7 billion, with daily trading volumes consistently topping 150 million. Analysts are even setting price targets of 50 to 80 cents by the end of 2026. What's more, over 60% of the entire supply is locked up in governance, showing the community's long-term commitment. And with mechanisms like fee burning and relay node rewards, there are even deflationary pressures on the supply. The tokenomics are built for long-term sustainability, not short-term pumps. Behind this incredible technology stands a fortress of intellect and powerful alliances. Of course, you have Silvio Micali guiding the vision with his cryptographic genius. The Algorand Foundation is a non-profit organization dedicated to funding global adoption and ecosystem growth. And venture firms like Borderless Capital are investing heavily in new projects building on the chain. The list of partners is just as impressive. FIFA chose Algorand for their official World Cup NFT collection. Circle and Tether, the two largest stablecoin issuers, issue their tokens natively on the chain for speed and low cost. And industrial titans like Enel and Siemens are using it for energy tokenization. The community is also thriving, with over 1 million active governance voters. Initiatives like Algorand are pushing for massive adoption in India, aiming to onboard millions of new users. Regular hackathons in global hubs like Singapore and Boston are constantly sparking new waves of innovation. Of course, like any crypto space, you need to be careful. Scams do exist, so always verify wallets and be wary of fake airdrops. But the takeaway is clear: this isn't the work of a lone genius. It's a global coalition building a better future. Looking ahead, Algorand's 2026 roadmap is laser-focused on institutional-grade performance and adoption. The full rollout of Falcon signatures will bring that 40,000 transactions per second capability to the mainnet. State Proofs version 2 will enable full cross-chain writes, not just reads, creating true interoperability. Quantum-resistant upgrades are slated to go live mid-year. The Central Bank Digital Currency Sandbox program is expanding to 10 nations, and the framework for a decentralized identity solution is being built to support up to 1 billion users. The goal for real-world asset tokenization is to secure $100 billion in assets on-chain. And new AI-powered oracles are being developed for predictive finance. Experts are forecasting a 5-fold increase in adoption by 2026. What are the challenges? Well, its biggest hurdle has been visibility in an incredibly noisy and crowded market. But Algorand's strategy has always been to win quietly with superior technology and a focus on compliance. If the tokenized financial world grows to even 10% of the global economy, Algorand is perfectly positioned to be a dominant player. In the end, Algorand isn't the loudest project in the room. It's lethal. In a world of hype and waste, it runs clean, efficient, and unstoppable. If you're an investor who values science over speculation, substance over sizzle, then Algorand is your standard. So, get involved. Stake your Algorand. Participate in governance and shape the future of the network. Or, if you're a developer, Start building with AlgoKit. I'm curious, what's your price target for Algorand? Do you see $1 in 2026? Let me know down in the comments. If this video helped clarify the power of Algorand, please hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe for more deep dives on the sustainable builders of Web3. Stay green and build forever. Thanks for watching.